Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Josh and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I am here with the Better Archery mod. And as you guys can see, I have a bunch of things in my inventory right now that have to do with this mod. So I guess let's just go through it. Before we get into it, just the basic overview of this mod is it adds new bows and arrows into the game, and it pretty much improves the archery that the game has. So right now there is only one bow in the game, but this mod adds 1, 2, 3, 4 different bows, including the regular one, and changes up the recipe a little bit. So let's talk about the crafting recipe first. As you guys can see, for the regular bow, it's now 3 string, 3 sticks, and 1 piece of leather. And that's its normal bow self. It's shooting, boom, like that. But you guys can see what it kind of does is draw it and then launch the arrow in, which is a little bit different of an animation than we're accustomed to, but it's pretty cool. Now this guy here is a recursive bow, which is just by taking a regular bow in your crafting bench and throw it there, you get a recursive bow. What this guy has is the bow fires faster arrows than the normal bow, but it has less durability and it takes longer to pull back. So you guys can see, boom. Kind of like that compared to this guy. So it's a little bit faster, I guess. Or yeah, a little bit faster, I believe. But anyway, this long bow, which is crafted by taking a bow with 2 sticks and a string, is the best, or the long range bow in the mod, and it fires much faster arrows than the normal bow, and it has the same durability and takes much longer to pull back. So let's see if we can find something to shoot at. Alright, let's aim up there. So let's aim for that right there. Cool. As you guys can see, let's just aim as far as we can. Lost it, and the same with Recursive Bow, as we aim as far as we can. You can see we can see the path the entire time. And this guy, you can see the path the entire time too. So it shoots much further, which is very cool. Now the Yumi has the same durability as the normal bow, but has higher power and range than the recursive bow, and it takes a bit less long to pull back than the longbow. And its stats are basically between the recursive bow and the longbow, but expected its durability is the same as a longbow and normal bow. So this guy's crafted by taking 4 sugarcane, 1 leather, and 3 string. You guys can see that it's a pretty cool bow. It's pretty big. When I hold it, it's a pretty large bow, and it's kind of weird that it's made out of sugarcane, though. I find that strange. Same with the longbow. It's a pretty big bow, too. I don't know, is it any difference of size? Yeah, this one's definitely bigger. Cool. Anyway, the last bow which we have here is this composite bow. And the composite, if it wants... Wow, it doesn't want to show me the crafting recipe. Okay. The composite bow is the fastest firing bow. The crafting recipe is most complicated too. If you craft it, you'll need 2 rotten flesh, a water bottle, a bow, and a stick, a piece of leather, and 3 string. The recipes are all using the same 3 items. So, the crafting recipe is kind of weird. There we go. It's string, you need a bottle of hide glue, you need some leather, you need a bone, you need a stick, and sinew. Sinew is crafted by just taking a rotten flesh. Some bottle of hide glue. That doesn't actually show up. Anyway, that's by taking some hide glue, which is, let's see, hide glue. Hide glue is just made by taking bottled rotten flesh and throwing that into a water bottle and then just furnacing and heating it up. Then you just want a bone, a stick, a leather, and 3 string. And as you guys can see, if we get out of here, this guy shoots very fast and pulls back. Doesn't go quite so far, but it has a nice durability, which is kind of cool. But anyway, let's move on from these normal boring little things. What we have here is our quiver. And our quiver is crafted... Wow, do you not want to show me? Okay, quiver. How do you craft you? Alright, you take 3 leather and 1 string, and you can always change the color just by adding dye to it. And what you do is you right-click the quiver, and you can get some arrows and place them in there. You can place up to a stack of them. Now this mod adds 1, 2, 3, 4 different arrows, I believe, that are specific. Arrow. There we go. You can see, okay, I guess it adds like technically a bunch, but what we have here are 4 main different kinds. We got the ender arrow, the flaming arrow, the drill arrow, and the torch arrow. They each hold up to, I believe, a stack of 16 in there, and let's just see. So the different kind of arrows and how they work. The fire arrow is an arrow that arrows that are on fire. They light blocks on fire after they set it. So let's see. Let's grab ourselves a flaming arrow, and actually let's just grab everything out of here. Okay, and there we go. Throw that in there, and let's start with this drill arrow. Let's see what it pulls back. Let's try this normal one. Alright, the drill arrow. So the drill arrow is just gonna drill through things, and there we go. And I believe you can go through and you can pick up the drill arrow again. Or maybe not. Is that it? Yeah, you can. Sweet. Cool. And next, right here, we've got our flaming arrow, and it's going to land, and it's going to catch things on fire where it lands, if it wants to. Or I guess it might just catch. There we go. And there we go. Pretty cool. Then we get ourselves this torch arrow where I believe if we place it, it'll shoot it and place a torch right where we shot it. And then we get a regular arrow back. And then finally right here, oh, you get the torch arrow back. That's cool. Finally get yourself an ender arrow. Let's shoot it with a longbow. Oh, whatever. Oh, we're in creative mode. Longbow shoot of it. And this is going to teleport us where it lands. Like that. Very, very cool in my opinion. Now, you also have all these different kinds of arrows, like a 4-splitting impact arrow, which is just by taking some impact arrows. Ooh, did I go over these guys? Maybe not. Oh, cool. So, impact arrow, I guess. We didn't do that. That's funny. Anyway, an impact arrow does this. Boom. Blows up. And an impact arrow is crafted by taking gunpowder, a redstone torch, and an arrow. And then a 4-way splitting one, it kind of actually makes it so it shoots 4 instead of 1. And that's just by taking 4 and 2 string. Now the crafting recipe for the drill arrow, you can either make a broken drill arrow and repair it with some flint, or you can make 3 drill arrows by taking 3 flint, sticky piston, redstone, and 3 arrows. Then you can get your flaming arrow just by taking some charcoal and an arrow, or an arrow and coal, or blaze powder and 2 arrows. And then your torch arrow is just by taking a torch and an arrow, and your ender arrow, an ender pearl, and an arrow. And of course, all of these guys have their own 4-way splitting. So if we grab a 4-way splitting, like this, let's shoot a recursive bow right here. And you can see it's going to place 4 down wherever they land. And then they come back and you get 4. Now each of these 4-way splitting ones are all unique. You can see they're crafted the same way for each of them, which is very cool, and they all have the same purpose. But then you also get these different kind of arrows here, like this potion of regeneration arrow, which takes a potion of regeneration thing, and then it, or potion of regeneration and 2 arrows, and you get a potion of regeneration, or you can make a splash one, or you can make 4-way ones. All very, very cool. Let's see, let's grab a splash potion of strength, and let's shoot this right there, and you can see, I believe I have strength potion, which is cool. Let's shoot the Yuri arrow with a 4-way one, and it's going to shoot it like that. Let's grab ourselves maybe, let's see, potion of invisibility arrow. Let's shoot this right there at our ground, boom. And now we're invisible. What is this? Ah! Alright guys, basically that's what this mod adds in. Oh, I actually did forget one arrow, this timed explosive arrow. So, boom, it's crafted by taking 2 gunpowder, 1 arrow, and 1 string. And what you do is you just shoot it, and then after a couple seconds, it'll explode. So, I believe that's all the arrows that I have missed. Yeah. That's all of them, but it's a very, very cool mod in my opinion. I really enjoy using it, and you guys should definitely check it out because it's one of the best mods I've seen for a while out there that has to do with combat. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please leave a rating and let me know how I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.